Good team. Hope you're all well. Just going to set our frame. There we are. Nice. Should be perfect. Should be perfect. G'day, Michael. How are you? Oh, good to see you back. Good to see you back. Right. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's staying safe, training hard. It's what we want. Bro looks interesting. Mate, it's pretty simple. Let's kick into it. Okay. We're just going to do some just ladder step. Okay. We're going to start quite conservatively on the first one. We'll go at 18. Okay. So we're just going to do 3 10-minute pieces, 2-minute break, and we're just going to raise the rate all the way. Okay. Quite simple, but just keep working on. We're just going to work on that consistency of our movement in terms of as we go up, not trying to work too hard on the way up. Okay, just be consistent with the power and the pressure that we have at set ratings, and then as we climb, just remembering to use the rate, use our bodies, use the flow that we've got to get that extra speed rather than thinking we've got to create the extra speed. Okay, when we get up into that last one, when we're on sort of 28, 30, that's a different story. Okay, when we get up in that sort of area, we will have to have a bit more focus on the output. Okay, but if through the majority of what we're doing today, if we keep focusing on the how we're doing it, we shouldn't have to worry about the output, because predominantly we get into trouble when we're thinking about output. Okay, when we're thinking about having to work too hard to really try and get the splits down on the screen, we tend to overwork the machine, and then overworking leads to tension, to tightness, to fatigue, earlier fatigue. Okay, so if we stay focused on the how we're doing it, the movements, the ease of speed, the relaxation, then we should be able to hit a speed after we change that rate, maintain it, focus on maintaining the speed. Okay, that's the goal today, the maintenance of that speed. We let it come when we speed up the hands, when we speed up the drive, and we go from 22 to 24, the speed's automatically going to drop because we're doing 2 more extra strokes. And then we want to maintain, just hold that, just keep thinking, okay, I'm on a new speed, I'm on a new rating, hold, and stay consistent and stay as relaxed as we can in that, because when we go up again, it will get harder. Okay, you will start to find some fatigue, but we want to be able to make sure that we do that by the process and the rhythm and the movements, rather than just the straight out, I'm going to work harder and get a better number. Okay, because we want to try with this as well. It's not going to be quite, but just a linear progression. It's basically the goal. 2-minute splits, round number here, just for sake. Then we go to sort of a 158, 157, and the next one's a 155, 56, or whatever, 54, 53, 52, or 51, and then we finish on a 49.50. See how it's been quite linear. Okay, we don't want to have huge jump, then a really small jump, then a huge jump. We want to just find what we can do comfortably, but at the same time still just pushing ourselves a little bit. Okay, thinking, yeah, I'm in this new zone, I'm just going to keep working this. Okay, and that'll be how we get to it. Okay, so very simple, very easy little workout. So let's not muck around too long. Let's get in. We'll do a warm up. I'm not sure if you feel comfortable. I think we'll do 3-4 minutes, something like that. If you feel like you want to do some rating stuff, we could throw something in there. We might do 30-40 seconds at sort of 24-26. But I feel like in the first one we're going to climb from 18. We'll have that control. We'll get up to that point, and then by that stage we're going to be pretty ready anyway. We'll be pretty hot, and then we'll come in for that second one, and we shouldn't have any problems sort of getting up to that 28. And then obviously third one, bang, hit 30. Okay. I did also think that we could start at where the second one is, and finished the last one sort of 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. But I was like, you know what? I had a big weekend, so let's just start it low. And hopefully that'll be, just trying to keep the balance as well, because I know there's some people on the stream and follow the videos that can't quite rate super high. So I'm with them this week. Okay, right, let's rock and roll. Coffee time. And let's get into it, okay? Boom. Warm up time. Keep that joker there. So, same as, okay, vary warm ups if you want. However you go. Roll up. Let's start our hardy. Okay, nice. Okay, so just really starting off. Stay loose. If we start really working on this hang right from the word go, just leaving the arms out long. Okay, it's like, sometimes if you do feel like you start to struggle a bit, just even do this front arm exercise, where we're just trying to hold the arms out in front and really focus on that, push away, leaving arms like that. Okay, and all you're trying to do is just leave them out really long, almost trying to feel like they're coming out of the socket, getting really pulled out in front of us. Okay, and then obviously we can start bringing the back in with it. Okay, and then right through. And you'll notice you don't need to think about this part here, because it's naturally going to come towards us. Okay, just like that. So various ways of doing that warm-up stuff. Even if you are warming up from the back, to get your length. And once you feel comfortable out at length, then throwing in some of that straight arm work. You can do 2 or 3 strokes, just feeling it, and then come through. Just to try and really get that understanding of the handle being the extension, and the fact that we need to leave it out there to get that full body width through the stroke. And all we're doing is just holding on to the handle, okay? Nice rhythm. And as we start getting warmer, just now starting to feel a little bit more intensity. The legs and the muscles. Okay, good. Feel what we have been talking about in terms of the relationship between the hands and the seat. Okay, nice. So we're just getting this feeling of the chain taking us forward, coming into the catch. Nice. Just really feeling this run on the seat. Smooth. One speed as we come in. Just feel it, have a look. Because we're not focused solely on the pressure. We're trying to get the rhythm in our heads before we start putting the body under that sort of constant pressure. Okay. So if you'd like, just spray it up for about 30 seconds. Okay. I'm just going to slowly lift the rate a little bit. Just over time, each stroke a little bit more. I'm up around 24. Smoothness, and down. Okay. Just, if you're worried about the rate, you know, you can always throw in a little bit of something like that towards the end of the warm-up, just to really help wake the body up. Okay. It's something a lot of physiologists will talk about, call it priming. Okay, we do it a lot in the, if we're going to do race pieces, you know, we do those real fast sort of 30-second jobs. You can still do very similar on this, because you'll find, and I've been there as well, you find sometimes it just takes you quite a bit to warm into sessions. Okay, but you can always just try different things by throwing in sort of a speed burst, seeing if that just jolts the body into being like, hey pal, we're about to do some work. Okay, so try things, mix it up. Yeah, so many different ways to skin a cat. Right, let's go. Let's jump on, set up the machine, have a drink. Right, select workout, new workout, intervals, time, 10 minutes. Okay, I've been very kind today to go 2 minutes rest. So plenty of rest, plenty, probably too much in my opinion, but I'm being kind today. 2 minutes, leave it flashing. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna press the check box, and then we're into it, okay? Intervals, time, 10 minutes set time, 2 minutes rest time. Let's press our check box. We should be ready to go. Okay, rock and roll. So, first set, everything's just 2 minute change, 18 to 26. First part of this, quite slow, just relax, move with it, think about our movement, go up, okay? This first one's just really gonna set the tone for where we go for the second two, okay? So, here we go. Setting ready. Hey, attention, go. So 18, a lot of patience coming forward. Okay, take your time. Feel the drive, and then feel one. We still want to feel one movement coming forward. Okay, but it is just very slow. Okay, part of the reason I'm not a huge fan of 18 is because if we don't have this smooth, consistent rhythm forward, we get this, then we get holding, and then we're sort of stopped at the front, ready to take it. It can cause quite a few just issues with tension and timing, whereas if we're, because 20 there's a bit more flow, we don't have any points where we can sort of stop, start, get quick or whatever. Whereas 18, trying to hold it back sometimes, we can be like, oh, have I gone too fast? Have I gone too slow? Okay, so just really try, if you do 18 stuff, be really conscious about the flow and the smoothness here. Okay, good. Nice rhythm. Okay, so we've got smooth hands leading us away. Really nice long hang out of the front. Okay, and now we go up to 20. So just free those ends up. Hands, slide, movement. Okay, and remember, don't be too concerned about jumping up within 1 or 2 strokes. Take 3 or 4, 5 or 6, 7 or 8. Okay, but moving up smoothly rather than rushing. Okay, and already you'll probably see a better score on screen. Okay, nice long arms. Remember, keep them out long. Keep the hands out, push away. That chain coming back with our stroke. Okay, the body's doing everything. The handle's going to finish at the finish. The idea is to think more about what we're doing through our bodies and our swing than it is about trying to shift this back to the finish. Okay? Opening out the bodies with the legs. Good. Smoothness around the finish. That handle comes to us, moves around. Okay, so preparing to go up. 2 points, 22. Now, hand speed around the finish. And then naturally just a little bit more leg speed. Okay, not power. Acceleration. Okay, feel those feet in the shoes on your footboard. Change in the tension on the toes, on the strap. And they start floating in the shoe. And then we start getting this compression. Then we can feel that we're squeezing the lemons. Okay, we're not smashing lemons. We're pushing back with the pressure. Remembering that it's not till midway through the stroke that we get our peak power. Okay, it's not off the catch. Where the legs and body are moving together. Okay, so make this feel continuous. One speed forward. Breathing. Okay, staying loose and relaxed. Nice. Heads up, ready to change. Now. So remembering it's leg speed, handle speed. Okay, at recovery speed, when we're not doing any work, we're staying loose, flowing with the machine. There it is. Be natural with our compression and our roll into the front. Soft knees. But good. Remember on the recovery, take the tension out of the handles. They don't need to be super gripped. Make sure you can feel the handle. Make sure you can feel it drawing us back. Good. Nice. Okay, good hang. Breathe. Stay loose. Nice and smooth with it. Again, as we prepare to go up, more strokes. Don't think about the power. Here we go. This one. Now, hands. Good. Ride the speed forward. Okay, here we go. Sit back through the stroke. Legs and body, hang. Handle speed in, handle speed out. Okay, have a look. In and out. We're getting pretty metronomic here. Ride speed versus recovery speed. Very similar. Okay, so stay loose, don't get tense. Hang. Push. Okay, nice. Nice speed, nice push. Nice rhythm. Open the body. Nice, okay, this is consistent. Flywheel's moving. We keep it moving. Not trying to add, just trying to maintain. Okay, all the way. Nice. Good. Okay. Yep. Probably do need that 2 minutes. Not gonna lie. Okay. Started getting up there towards the end. Okay, so see the focus through that. If you were keeping track of how it was going, just now in your head, look back and go, okay, splits are started on, splits are finished on. Okay, very easy. Naturally, you're working harder, yes, but if we're trying to get it right, we're trying to do it with our rhythm, that's how we get our speed up, okay? It's not sold out focus on, got to create the power. We'll do more of that when we do sprint work, okay? Where we do have to create the power to get the speed and then maintain the speed, okay? Knowing full well that power on the rowing machine is exponential. Okay, once we get up to a certain point, trying to get more speed takes a lot more effort relatively, okay? Whereas for the majority of this, probably until the last couple of sets here on number 3, we should be able to get the speed. We should be able to get an increase in speed by using the momentum of our stroke rather than our power. Okay, yes, we're going to add more power naturally, but I keep harping on about it, that it's more the rhythm that we do, the moving the bodies. Okay, the fatigue's going to come from us being quicker here. Okay, quicker traveling forward, less recovery time, less rest time for our muscles. That's how we work harder. Okay, so starting this one at 20 and then finishing at 28. Here we go. Now, okay, so start off nice and long, smooth, build into it, okay? We don't need to be hitting our splits right now. We want to find our rating and our rhythm, and then we find our speed. Okay, I'm onto it now. Got my hang. I've got my motion going, the handle speed. I've got my hang sorted. Really trying to focus on this, leaving the flywheel at the hands, the hang out the front. And the flywheel speed comes with the way that I'm doing my stroke, the way that I'm sitting back through the stroke. Okay, nice. Let's feel this compression. Okay, natural compression. We're sitting tall. We're sitting proud. We naturally let the seat come under, and basically the chest and the legs, we can't go any further forward. Okay, and we're not trying to get further forward. Be content with setting up off the back, getting the soft knees to here. That's our position, okay? Up 2. Now. See how we just move a little bit quicker on the recovery. And over these last 5 strokes, I've brought my speed down, and I haven't thought about doing it with power. Okay, my legs have naturally added a little bit of acceleration. Okay, now that we're on this, if we keep our hands moving, the rhythm moving, getting the pick up and the hang, we should see our splits stay pretty similar. They might fluctuate, +2, -2, whatever. But that's why we're working on this flow, this technique. Continuous motion, never stopping, okay? We're not stopping here. Oh, great stroke, okay? Do that when we're here going, oh, that was better. That was smooth around the finish. Okay, oh, that's better. I can feel my feet now. Remembering, we're always moving. Trying to work that drive. Relax this recovery. Okay, so all the changes from here, let's make sure they're smooth, they're controlled, no tension. Here we go, up 2 now. Okay, so naturally moving quicker. There it is. Hand speed with me, brush the body. One speed forward. Remember, don't think about hammering that handle into the body. Let it come to us. Connect, hang, swing. Good. Nice movement speed. Okay, and this is good. Okay, heart rates are coming up naturally because we're doing more strokes. But remember, what we're trying to achieve is not allowing that flywheel to slow down. Okay? Use our bodies. Use the length of the drive. It's not done right at the front. It's done through the whole stroke. Hang. Good. Okay? So, 26. Move the hands now. Yeah, okay, and the flywheel will increase. Our leg speed increases. Don't overreach. Be natural. Be content with our pack up. Good. Don't choke the handle on the recovery. Armpits. Is that momentum around the finish? With the hands. Get ourselves moving. On to the next stroke. Riding the recovery. Remember, hands and seat. Should be a slight little bit of a pull with the toes there, and then we ride it. Bodies are forward. We ride that chain speed back into the housing. And then we can press and push. Okay? Bring it up. A little bit of acceleration. This one. Now. Okay, don't overwork it. Slowly build. Let the flywheel come. Okay, there it is. Now we look at holding. Maintaining. Smoothness. Nice rhythm. Okay, stay loose, breathe with me. Okay, feel the feet, push the body. Feel the hand, finish in front, brush the body. Out over the knees. handle leads us forward. Good. Feel that push. Nice. Okay, hold this. Good rhythm. Stay smooth, stay loose. Nice. Good. Okay, great work. Breathe it out. Okay, keep rolling with it. Okay, really good. Okay, keep those same focuses. Think about it now. Analyze it, how that went for you. When did you start to feel a little bit out of control? Okay, thanks, Siri. I started feeling a little bit just before the 26-28 changeover. Okay, probably just anticipating, waiting. But then once I got into that 28, really focusing on maintaining what I create. Okay, letting it flow, finding that rhythm in. Okay, remember, don't be concerned if the rating's not on rate, if it's up or down. Just move with what you're creating. Okay, get that understanding. If you're higher than the rate, it's pretty good. Okay, it means you're moving. It means you're moving the hands, probably very good around the finish. Okay, a little bit lower, we're probably not. We're either a bit of time at the front, maybe the stroke through the drive is a bit heavy, might be a bit laboured, okay? Or we're not getting the handle in and around with the speed. Okay, we're not coming in and around. That's what we've got to do, remembering that this, we're not doing this, we're letting it come to us and do that. Okay, the more relaxation, the better. Okay, breathe it in, last set. Okay, stay loose, stay relaxed. Remember, work with the flywheel. Move with the machine and our bodies. Here we go, now. Okay, so take this first part to get our rating. And then we move into our speed. Okay? Okay, feel that long hang now. Patience. Feel the push of our drive. Feel the hang on the handles. That tension being under here, down into the lats. Okay, like this. And we push and sit back in one movement. Okay, try not to push and then give it a go. Just sit back. Sit back, one go. Feet are pushing pretty much all the way through. The body just joins in halfway along. Okay, nice. Sit back. Here's our platform. Okay? When we're not under strain and tension here, we've got our hands moving. We've got our hands sitting in there. We're going to grow and move on from this. Okay? So as we go up to 24, move quicker. This one. Now. Okay? Just like that. Okay, there it is. See, and it only took us 15, 20 seconds The flywheel is now moving with more revolutions. So now we've just got to hold on to this. Good. Good patience. Good rhythm. Okay, this will test us. But if we stay focused here, get our platform, we can move on with efficiencies. Hands around. Brush that body. Flat draw. Okay? Flat chain. Don't need to be drawing it up here into the neck. Sternum. Nipples. Somewhere there. One. Speed through. Finishing well. Good. Right. Move the hands. Now, 26. Remember, take a few strokes. Move quicker. Flywheel speed will get faster. A little bit of focus on the legs now. Acceleration, not power. Body speed. Okay, and here we are. Hold this, breathe, and set into a rhythm. Let's make this continuous, metronomic, and try, optimal word, too tense. Yes, we're under strain. But focus on our face. Focus on our breathing. Feel that natural compression. We're going forward quickly. Ready for the pickup. Good hand. Okay, we've got 2 more changes coming up. Make them as relaxed as possible. Move with our speed. Here we go. 28. Now. Okay, take that time. Let that flywheel increase. There it is. And now we sit back into this rhythm. Work, rest. Ratio. Good. Okay, breathe. Hold our form. Remember, this is where we make the gain. We hold our rhythm. We hold our form. Under tension. Under fatigue. Where we get the benefit Nice. Natural length. Open the mouth. Good. That's it. It's nice. No tension in the handles. Hang. Long arms. Armpit. Here we go. Moving up. Now. Don't overreach. Feel that push now. Make sure it's accelerated. Good. Nice. Okay, good. 45 more strokes. Hang. Long arms. Continuous motion. Sit back with me. Legs and body. Nice. Last minute. Let's go. Hold. Get the benefit. Heads up. Relax the face. Open the mouth. Good. Fifteen strokes. Now, hold the long length. Natural compress. On the feet. Sit back with me. Through the stroke. Last couple. Lovely. Okay. Nice. Phew-wee. Okay. Breathe it out. Take a moment. Don't stop rowing. Okay. Keep moving on the seat. Okay, it's good. It's hard. Okay. Good intensity. Really good focus and management. Probably through those last two rates. Okay, 28-30. Started getting there, right? Okay, we've got speed. We're trying to maintain. We've got body fatiguing. Just going that way. Okay, so really managing. If we can manage to try, okay, always try as best as you can to hold that rhythm, hold that form. Work on the little bits and pieces and try and maintain the strokes, maintain the rating, okay? The speed starts dropping, worry about it too much, okay? Just keep focused on the how. See if you can bring it back like that. If it's not coming, yeah, add a little bit of power. Okay, that's the key because we are going to fatigue at some point to exhaustion, obviously. Okay, we don't know when that's going to occur. So it's really just about managing as much as we can on rhythm. Okay, and if we have to, got to push the hard. Simple as that. Okay, so just press your menu a couple of times, save it into your memory, logbook, everything else. Okay, so we've taken 2 minutes. Let's start getting a focus now. Start to resemble our stroke again. We'll do a couple of minutes of active recovery. So let's start off by getting the length. Compress as much as we can. Okay, it doesn't need to be full length. and really work for me now on the hang, okay? I'm gonna get you to try something for me. Two fingers or three fingers over the handle, okay, like that. Some can sit on top or underneath, okay, or push it like that. And just really use our finger strength to lead the handle out, okay? There's two fingers for you. Okay, and that just means that we can't grip the handle too much. We've got to have the hang. Okay, don't worry about speed or splits. This is merely a focus drill. Okay, feel that hang. Feel how we can do it with just holding these two fingers. Okay, now go back, but keep the thumbs on top. Okay, don't grip the handle with our thumbs underneath, keep them on top like this, okay? Now we can just add just a fraction more hang to our stroke. And while we're doing this, feel our sequencing as we recover. Okay, give you an example, I'm on 245 splits. Okay, it's very slow. But all I'm doing is using my body weight. The sequence, I'm engaging at the front, pushing, hanging, using the body through the middle. Feel the sequence as we roll it down. Okay, and already you're probably feeling a little bit better, breathing not so heavy. So we work this out for another minute. Should be a good enough time. We can go walk it out, do whatever we need to. Okay, finish off the recovery. Nice and smooth. Nice and relaxed. Really good. Okay, so feel that now. Go back to your normal grip, but just keep leaving that handle out long. Both feet, start that press. Open out through the stroke. Okay, a couple more strokes. Boom. Nice. Very good workout, team. Okay. Bit sweaty there. Tell you what, the heart rate started getting up towards the end of that one. That was very good. Okay, but today's workout, you know, same most of the time. Got to work on our rhythm. Okay, the rhythm. We make the speed go on the machine because of us. Okay, height, size, weight, age, sex. Very simple. Okay, so what are we trying to do? We're trying to be better than ourselves all the time, as much as we possibly can. Okay, so it's figuring out, how do I be better? Okay, it's about trying to get the biomechanical movement, which is known to be the best way to move this machine. Okay, it's not outright power. Yes, it is for short stuff. Okay, you're on the wrong stream if you're here for minutes pieces. Okay, the more aerobic stuff, come and see old Eric here. He'll tell you how to do it. Okay, but what we're trying to achieve is that ability to find where the body naturally can work itself hard without us having to work it hard. Okay, and that's why when we use the rating, we use our trying to stay relaxed, we're naturally going to fatigue. We're naturally going to get the heart rates up without having to fully think about the power. Now, yes, we're all thinking about the power, okay? Don't get me wrong on that. We're all trying to push the machine fast. We're trying to push power into the legs and everything, because if we don't get that power, but the reason I don't sit there going, push it harder, is because I don't think I need to tell you, okay? All I need to tell you is we want to be consistent. We don't want to start off a piece and blow the speed down, and then by the end of it, the speed's dropped or gone slower by like 10 seconds in split time. That's not how we're doing it, okay? We're trying to be consistent. We're trying to find a maintainable pace, okay? And so that's why going through the rates, it allows us to just find a speed, okay? Now I've got to move quicker. And you'd be surprised, right? Like you're only doing two more strokes per minute, but your splits might go from 210 to 26, 27. Okay, it's moved. What have you done? Not much. Bugger all, okay? But proportionately, you've gone a bit quicker, and then you do it again, rating goes up, speed comes down to 2.3, 2.4. Great. Okay, and that's the idea. We want to see a progression as we go through. So if you actually look back on it now and think in your head, you go, where did I start and where did I finish? Okay, and then through that period of time, speed's gone that way. Okay, rate's gone up, but hopefully the power has been like on a slow curve. It hasn't been like I've had to add twice as much power as I've been doing it, okay? And that's why the more we do this sort of stuff with rate, hopefully you start to get that understanding of once you get that flywheel moving, once we've got that flywheel spinning, the only way we slow down is for that to slow down. Okay, and what is that? That's our technique picking up the speed of the machine. It's our power continuing the same revolutions of the machine, which is our drive phase. Okay, and we get those right, we hold speed. Okay, it's as simple as that. Very, very simple. Okay, thanks for the kindness, bro. Right, Doug, thank you, Eric, for today. All the effort in general. Just finished refocus yesterday. Rest day today. Sweet as, Doug. Thanks. Michael 30 takes resolve. Yeah, it does. I'm steaming. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I am steaming here right now. It's cold. Tell you what, my garage is cold today. Raw speed over here today, bro. Raw speed. Nice. Love the rhythm. Glad you brought up grip today. I was pretty much holding the handle with the fingers, with my thumb barely gripping. Is that cool? Yeah. I'll tell you what, if I'm probably, when I, and for most people, like you do have your thumb underneath, okay, but most of my rowing, and I guess if you slowed it down and have a look at it, a lot of time my fingers do that towards the catch, and I'm probably gripping more like that, okay, if that makes sense. So I'm not knuckles up here. I'm more actually like, yeah, gorilla strength, where it's sort of flat like that, not like that, if that makes sense. But everybody has their own grip. It's just that if you do this now, right, you can do that now. You can feel all the muscles in under here and the forearms tighten up, okay? And that's what happens. But if you do that, you don't get as much tension through here. And when you do this, you can actually feel the tension start, like it almost feels like you're starting to get tension up in here rather than hang tension, which is like this. We don't tend to feel like it's up here in the arms. It's not traveling up here to be like, I've got to hold on. Okay, should be able to be loose and relaxed as much as possible. But as I say, everybody does it completely different. So I'm not going to like say you need to do this or you need to do that. All I'll keep saying is that any tension doing this creates tension here in the body, in the face, everything like that. And once you run out of like grip strength, okay, or once these start pumping up, and we've all had it, right? I've like out on the water, used to get forearm pump in rough water, and it was terrible. And then everything just kind of like this, and you were like tight because you were trying to hold on. You didn't want to fall out, all that sort of stuff. And so you're trying to do the same thing here. It's trying to be as loose and relaxed as possible. Now, when you start getting up into high rate, end of piece, I don't give a shit. Hold on, grip it as hard as you want. Because if you've got 25 seconds to go of like a really intense piece, who cares? Get to the finish line. Okay, but the majority of it, if we blow up with a minute to go, we're toast. Okay, but if you're blowing up with 20 seconds to go, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? 20 seconds to go, you've got 10 strokes, or just a bit more. And you can do whatever you want in that 10 strokes. Okay, so yeah, keep working on that. It's good bringing that up, bro. Piano finger, piano finger, exactly. It's exactly right. I'd say that as well. Awesome, Eric. Consistently using the refocus video 6 months. Awesome, doubling up the video to get longer videos. Any other videos for long workouts? There's a couple of longer ones on here, Chris, but a lot of stuff that we're doing here is majority based around, I guess, generalized time, 30, 40 minutes, sometimes 45. We do get a little bit longer, but it is really just for people to get on. This can be a workout. You're going, right, I need to do my 40 minutes of exercise today. Don't get on. Go back over a session, watch it, done. Okay. That's basically how it goes. Thanks, Eric. Monday session sorted. Thanks, Sammy. Awesome. Neil, how's the grip at the chest? Is it different, more twisted? Neil, good point. So the one thing, the only thing I'll say about at the finish is if you draw too high, what happens is, see how the arms go down, you're actually like this. Okay, so whenever you see people doing, and you'll see it online that people are doing this, look at my elbows and shit, terrible. Okay, but when I'm at the finish like this, there's not really much difference. Okay, and then what I spoke about in that warm-up and everything is, because that's trying to do that. Don't do that at home, we break the machine. I can get repair parts easy. That we're trying, if you're gripping it here, you're actually slowing, the tension and all here is stopping this happening, okay? Because what we're trying to do is move with the machine. That's what I always say. And so if you've got here, you can feel it trying to draw you this way. It's trying to make you do that, okay? But if we like this, we're almost using the muscles tension here, which is stopping us getting over here. So predominantly people that are slow around the back are probably because they've got a grip on the machine, rather than actually just instead of, like, you can probably feel it if you put it in your fingers, you can really feel the machine trying to pull yourself forward. Whereas when you've got it gripped, you're sort of stopping it from travel, because this grip strength and everything is just holding rather than letting the fingers go, which means that you can really feel the force in the fingers trying to pull it that way. Okay, so but it's something to just think about, because as I say, everybody's slightly different, but that is one way. As soon as you're finished, okay, the whole idea is once we've finished the stroke here, we should be trying to switch off the legs, they're loose, body's loose, hands are loose, and then we just roll forward, okay? The tension's here in the drive, and then as soon as we're here, loose, roll forward. And use this here, which is trying to pull you back in there at bloody 50 miles an hour, as our force that takes us forward, okay? And we can do that with that relaxation, okay? Jim, thank you. Pierce used to be a road cyclist for workouts. Too many close calls with motorists to switch over to rowing. Yeah, loving the workouts. Everyone seems so awesome. Thanks, Chris. See you next week. Thanks, Robro. Is my golf getting better? Neil, well, mate, yes and no. I'm at that stage. I need to just work on my swing. I'm playing off a 3 handicap, but it's not all the time at that level. I'll tell you what, definitely not on the weekend. But hey, that's how we go. Plus, get on the rowing golf, everyone, on the Asenso site, on the Asenso app. Have a go. It's bloody fun. Okay, see how many you can score on the different tee blocks. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, sweet. Thanks, team. Great session. Remember, always keep looking for that relaxation. Keep working on the fundamentals of rowing, okay, on the erg, is protecting our speed, keeping the flywheel moving, don't overwork it, okay, and just allow that body to sit back, let your body size, okay, your strength, whatever, sit back through the stroke, keep doing that, okay, legs drive the bodies, okay, keep that hang, let it finish, and then just relax as we can coming forward, and then just repeat, try and be smooth with that pickup, repeat, okay, heart rate will naturally rise, okay, heart rate's going to rise and speed probably hopefully stay very similar, okay, but just remember those are the key elements that we're trying to do. Okay, sweet, let's rock and roll, have a good week, team, stay safe, do whatever, keep up the training, and we will see you guys here next week, okay, right, from me, and the Sensei team, thank you very much. And yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Enjoy. See ya. Peace out.